Every night you do something extraordinary. You lose consciousness completely. Your body goes limp. Your eyes roll back. And for hours, the version of you that walks and talks and worries simply ceases to exist. You go somewhere. And for most of human history, nobody knew where. Sleep is not rest. That is the first thing science got wrong about it. For decades, researchers assumed the sleeping brain was simply powering down, running on minimal activity, conserving energy, waiting for morning. Then in 1953, a graduate student named Eugene Aserinsky attached electrodes to his sleeping son and discovered something that changed everything. The brain during sleep is not quiet. It is violently, furiously active. In some stages, more active than when you are fully awake. You are not powering down when you sleep. You are doing some of the most complex work your brain ever performs. Your sleep moves in cycles. Every 90 minutes or so, your brain passes through 4 distinct stages. The first 2 are light sleep. Your body temperature drops, your heart rate slows, your muscles begin to release. The third stage is deep sleep, slow-wave sleep, the kind that repairs tissue and strengthens your immune system. And then comes the fourth stage, REM sleep, rapid eye movement. This is where you go. During REM sleep, your body becomes paralyzed. Not metaphorically, literally paralyzed. A region of your brainstem sends a signal that locks your muscles in place so you cannot act out what is happening inside your mind. Your eyes dart and flicker behind closed lids. Your brain floods with activity. And somewhere in that activity, a world assembles itself around you. Vivid, emotional, often impossible, completely convincing. You dream. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker has spent decades studying what happens during this stage and calls REM sleep one of the most neurologically bizarre states known to science. During REM, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logic, rational thought, and self-awareness, goes nearly dark. This is why your dreams make no sense when you describe them later. Why you accepted in the dream that your childhood home had 17 floors, that your dead grandmother was teaching a class, that you were late for an exam you haven't thought about in 20 years. The part of your brain that would flag these things as impossible was switched off. You believed everything. But here is what Walker's research reveals about why this matters. REM sleep is not just the stage where you dream. It is the stage where your brain processes emotional memory. While you sleep, your brain replays the emotional events of the day, not to replay them as they happened, but to strip the emotional charge from them. You wake up having processed something that felt unbearable at midnight. The memory remains. The sting is reduced. Sleep is the mechanism by which experience becomes something you can live with. And deep sleep does something equally essential. Neuroscientist Jeff Iliff and his colleagues discovered something remarkable about what happens to your brain during slow-wave sleep. Your brain actually shrinks slightly. The spaces between brain cells expand. And a system called the glymphatic system, a kind of biological waste disposal network, floods your brain with cerebrospinal fluid and flushes out toxic proteins that have accumulated during the day. One of those proteins is amyloid beta, the protein most strongly associated with Alzheimer's disease. Every night, your sleeping brain cleans itself. Every night you do not sleep enough, that cleaning is incomplete. The waste accumulates, slowly, invisibly, across decades. So where do you go when you sleep? You go to the only place where your brain can do what waking life does not allow. You go to the place where yesterday's pain gets processed, where the day's debris gets cleared, where the emotional weight of being alive gets sorted and reduced and filed away so that tomorrow you can carry it again. You do not go nowhere. You go somewhere essential. The question is not where you go. The question is what happens when you stop going there. Every system in your body degrades without sleep. Your immune system falters, your memory collapses, your emotional regulation fails. Your brain begins to accumulate the very proteins that will one day destroy it. Sleep is not a luxury. It is the price your brain charges for the act of being conscious. And every night you skip it, the bill gets larger. You lose consciousness completely. Your body goes limp. Your eyes roll back. And somewhere in the dark, your brain gets to work on everything you could not face while you were awake.